Good morning students, hope you are fine. As we are discussing the 10th chapter, that is congruency. Its first topic is congruent objects. So two objects are said to be congruent if they have same shape and same size. Two objects having the same shape and same size are called congruent objects. Let's take an example. I'm having here three boxes, okay. All are rectangle, yeah. But now if I'm taking these two, okay, these have same shape and same size also. How I know that these have same size? If I place one over the second, you just see the one box only. Alright, so it totally overlap the second one, and the second one also, when we place it totally cover the second. So these two have same shape and same size. So these two are congruent objects. These two circles also same shape and same size. Yeah. So these two are congruent objects. If I'm taking this one box and this one box, these two have the same shape, okay? But when we place one on second, it is not totally overlapping or covering the second one. So these two are not said to be congruent objects. Clear? So what are congruent objects? The two objects having the same shape and size are called congruent objects. The two lines, if we have line segments, we are saying, let's say A and AB and C, D. Let's say we have the two line segments. So two line segments are said to be congruent when they have same length. Okay, if it is of 5 centimeter and this one is also 5 centimeter, then AB is congruent to CD. Sorry, I skipped one thing, that how we write the congruent object. If the two objects are said to be congruent, we will use this sign. Okay, this means equal and same. Okay, so congruent sign is this one. So if I want to write that AB is congruent to CD, congruent means same shape, both are lines, and same size. If this one is 5 centimeter, this is also 5. So we will write line AB or line segment AB is congruent to line segment CD. Okay, this bar represents the line segment. Okay, this one is for line segment. Next we have for angles. So two angles are, let's say AOB, one angle is this, and let's say CPD. These two angles are there. If this is 30 degree and this is also 30 degree, then they have same measure. So these two angles are congruent. So two angles are congruent when they have equal measure. Okay, so how we will write? We will write angle AOB, again congruency sign, this one congruent to, this represent congruent to. Okay, congruent to angle CPD. Okay, next we have congruency of two squares. Let's see, we are taking two squares A, B, C, D, P, Q, R, S. We know that what is a square? Whose all the sides are equal. So two objects having same shape and size are called congruent objects. So when the two squares are said to be congruent, square, these two are both are square, this means they have same shape. Now they are congruent when their size is also same, means if this one is of 5 centimeter and this one is also the 5 centimeter, these two are congruent. Okay, so when the two squares are congruent, when they have same side. Okay, means the measure of the side is same, length of the side is same. So how we will write this one? We will write square ABCD is congruent to square PQRS. Clear? So when the two squares are congruent, when the length of the side is same. The next we have congruency of rectangle. ABCD, let's say PQRS shapes. Okay. Now these two are this one rectangle, shape. Okay, both are rectangle. This means shape is same. Now size. How size is same? When length of this is equal to length of this and breadth of this is equal to breadth of this. Okay, so these two rectangles are congruent when the length values are same and breadth values also same. Okay, let's say this length is 5 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeter, and so ABCD is congruent to PQRS, then this L should be 5 and this should be 3 centimeter. Clear? The last of this is two circles. Let's say the two circles are C1 and C2. When these two circles are congruent, when the radius value is same. Let's say R1 and R2 are the two radius. Okay, so and R1 is, let's say, 2 centimeter and this is also 2 centimeter. Both the radius are same, so this means these two are congruent. So we will write circle C1 is congruent to circle C2. Okay, lastly I want to explain one question of your exercise 10.1, and with this you are able to solve all the questions of this. So this one is your question number 3, that is, in the figure angle POQ is congruent to angle ROS. See, this figure is given P, Q, R, S and O, and it's given that what is given, angle POQ is congruent to angle ROS. We have to check, what we have to check, that is angle POR is congruent to angle QOS, and give reason in support of your answer. See, what is given when we are solving it, what is given, angle POQ, which angle? POQ, this one angle, and is congruent to ROS, this one. These two are congruent, and as we discussed that two angles are congruent, this means their angles are same. So this implies POQ measure is equal to ROS measure. Okay, these are congruent, then their measure, this value is same. Now what we want? We want POR, this big triangle, a big angle, and QOS. See, between these two, this is common. So what we will do, we will add both sides. I am writing here, add both sides, angle QOR. So when we are adding same thing both the side, the answer remain the same. So POQ plus angle QOR equal to ROS plus angle QOR. I am adding both sides the same angle. Now see, POQ plus QOR. POQ plus QOR. This means this full angle. Which angle? Angle POR. Clear? I am explaining again. POQ plus angle QOR. Add these two, we got this big angle. Now ROS and QOR. So again we get the big angle, that is angle QOS. So see, the measure of the value of these two angles are same. This means these two are congruent. So angle POR is congruent to angle QOS. Here we will write the reason. What is the reason? That two angles which are of same measure are congruent to each other. Clear? Hope you understand this one. Thank you.